Cheng, thank you for coming on board today.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Great. All right. So first of all, can you briefly talk a little bit about your company and industry focus?
Yeah, sure. So Eureka Therapeutics, we're a clinical stage biotechnology company. We're located in Emeryville, California, in the San Francisco Bay Area. So our focus is applying T-cell immunotherapy to treat solid tumors, which is actually the highest unmet medical need in cancer immunotherapy. And so our approach is based on the using the human antibodies to target intracellular targets in the solid tumors, and then using those antibodies to arm T cells to treat the solid tumors. Our lead program is going after HCC, liver cancer, and currently is in the phase 1/2 in the US.
Okay, fantastic. And I know you have some really exciting developments to share, so I'm really excited to hear from you. But first, can you talk a little bit about how COVID-19 has reshaped your sector in the last year, and what are some of the most promising areas that you see for future investment?
COVID, as everybody's already known, that has a big negative impact on almost every aspect of the economy. But so in California, fortunately, we're actually considered to be an essential business. So we are allowed to, continue working in the laboratory. So actually, in terms of laboratory work, there's actually no slowdown. So that's very fortunate for us. At the same time, I do want to say is the many biotech companies, they actually retooled their platforms and using the platform to actually find cures or treatment towards COVID-19. So Eureka Therapeutics were no exception. So we utilized our antibody discovery platform and protein engineering capabilities and developed a new, actually a nasal spray approach to help prevent the COVID-19 infection. So we just made the announcement yesterday. So actually there's a story on Fierce Biotech and in Biospace. So welcome to look at it. So we're happy that we'll be able to contribute as part of the whole community in the fight against this pandemic.
And that's so amazing to me, by the way, that you were able to kind of shift your focus away and then come up with this application. How did you do it?
I actually think that's what I see in the big picture, what the future of the whole biotech is going to be. Because in the past, the whole biotech, we made so much innovations as a whole sector, as a biotech. We made so much progress in almost every aspect of the molecular biology, gene editing, antibody discovery, protein engineering, protein structure, as you read in the news, protein structure modeling and prediction. But COVID-19, although overall it's a bad thing, but actually it gives us something that be able to show as an industry, biotech industry, to show what we're capable of. As you can see, it's one unthinkable. We'll be able to develop a vaccine, such a more than 90% effective vaccine in such a short time. That is only because we applied the best of our biotechnology, the mRNA, as a vaccine. So I think this is really a showtime for the biotech. So, yeah.
And obviously, as part of this, I mean, you raised your Series E a while ago, but a big part of bringing things to market is being able to successfully raise funds and collaborate and partner. How has that side of the business, the financial partnerships, changed or grown over the last year? What kinds of transactions do you expect to see more of?
I actually see what actually changed is this because of COVID, there's no traveling. So international traveling is all shut down, zero. Domestic also to the minimum. Many of the conversations into fundraising is all done actually online through Zoom. This in a way actually saved a lot of time. So make the whole process a lot more efficient, right? So usually you have to have a set of meeting with the venture capital. You have to travel 2 to 3 days for 1 hour meeting. Now it's all actually literally just 1 hour Zoom call. So I actually see this as accelerating into one is the meeting, the whole process becomes a lot more efficient. The other is because, as you can see, the biotech stocks are booming in the public sector. So there's a lot of interest and lots of money actually willing to invest in the biotech industry. So I do see in the coming years there will be many opportunities, many news coming out. Yes.
Fantastic. So what's your advice to other execs navigating this process in the year ahead? What would you kind of advise them in terms of best practices in managing on the financial transaction side of things?
I actually, in a way, I feel like people should be more emboldened actually by this pandemic. It actually kind of convoluted thinking, even though it's really a bad thing, but it also definitely provided lots of opportunity. Also changed the way of thinking. As I said, look at about many of the biotech companies, their valuation is actually, it's really high, went up a lot. And this is unthinkable about a year ago. So I would say that the biotech industry is coming year. It's great. I really looking forward to the coming year because I think finally the golden time has come. Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Be more confident, be bold. Yeah. And of course, be minded too. Because before this pandemic, you never would think of, the vaccine can be, you actually can apply an mRNA, such a new technology and do it so fast. And the valuation, as you can see, of many of the biotech companies involved in COVID went up significantly. I would say the public now appreciate what biotech companies can do, and they're willing to invest.
And any kind of practical advice or top tips for people managing processes in this environment?
I would say again, I'm trying. Of course, this is my personal opinion. Yep. I said in the traditional way, you travel, you meet, lots of people. I mean, on the face-to-face, and now you should get used to actually meeting people online, and this actually enables you to meet more people, right? Meet more VCs, and of course, I appreciate that Dataset, this kind of platforms, which will enable us to meet more people. It's almost like, I think this is, in a way, that might improve this whole process of fundraising.